Hey guys, it's Mega T Garrett here again, and it's been a few days since I put up my update video that I'm back, and the support that I've received in the comments section is unbelievable. It's easy to see that there's still a lot of people out there who are still subscribed and wanting to see my content, and there were three main areas that people want to see. Um, my fitness, games, and of course my new hobby that I haven't told you about yet. But if you watch to the end of this video, I will reveal what that hobby is. But let me start with a thank you that I got a lot of support for my marriage and my house, and I will admit neither of those are easy. They're big commitments, big challenges, and once you're inside them you really can understand what they're like. And I thank you for that support, and they're both going great. Owning a house is fantastic. Being married is fantastic. So I'm just glad that I have that support, and I guess we can move into the fitness part of it. So there's a lot of people out there who enjoyed my CrossFit videos, and when I was doing those before, the ones that were in the gym were the local CrossFit gym, and I was having someone set up a camera for me, which in fact I have that camera here. And this is the first time I've really tried to show people an object on camera before. So, camera for a camera. This is, after doing a bunch of research, a little camcorder that didn't cost too much that I picked up. It's a little, I think, if I remember when my friend told me, it's a Kodak Vixia HFR62. I have no idea what all that means. At one point I did do all the research, and this is the camera that I selected. And this was the camera that recorded all the CrossFit videos and everything. The problem with this type of camera is I can't set it up myself. I don't know where it's pointed. I don't know if I can hook it up to my computer to use it as an external source. But if I can figure out a way to set this camera up in my gym, in my basement that I have now, that I want to do a tour on, that's one of the first things I want to do. I want to be able to use this camera. It's not only setting it up and knowing how far away it is, but it's how much of my body are you able to see, because I want to be able to do full body shots so you can see me lifting and all that kind of stuff. So if anybody has any suggestions about how to set this up, getting it at the right angle, and possibly, I might do a video of just trying to set it up and see how it goes and get your input. But that's the camera we're going to use for that. So the next section is the games. Now, I was doing the Shades of Doom game, and I've already got that installed on my new computer because I was using a Mac before. Now I have a dedicated Windows laptop. I don't think you guys knew how complicated it was. I was running basically ScreenFlow on a Mac to do the screen capture. I would have to start up a Windows VM. Then I would have to start Shades of Doom inside that VM. It was ridiculous, and that's why I had so much trouble in the past with making sure it wasn't black or going out while I was recording. But now I got a dedicated laptop, and I'm looking for a program on there that's accessible that I can use and set up. Couple to throw out there: Audacity, I heard, has good accessibility. Adobe Premiere has accessibility pages, but it's not free. There's a trial. Also Cam Studio, but I have to be able to record my computer audio plus the microphone. So whatever programs can both do that. And I want to be able to put that little square, the webcam, off to the side. Usually that's a drag and drop, like you have to drag the window, and I can't do that with my screen reading software. So if anybody has any suggestions for that, that would be great. Just open up the comment section to support, and I can try any program, try its accessibility, and see what I come up with. Right now I'm just basically using the camera app in Windows 10. I've heard there's the game bar in Windows 10, which you can use to do screen capture. So I want to try that as well. Shades of Doom, of course, a game. Everybody wants me to try Dark Souls, and I think that's for the pleasure of seeing me struggle, because I've heard so many people, including some friends, complain about that game, but I gotta give it a try because everybody wants me to try Dark Souls. Majora's Mask is also another good one. Now that on my regular computer, once I figure out a screen capture, it will be much easier to run instead of having to turn on ScreenFlow, load a VM, load my emulator, load Zelda. It was ridiculous, but I did it. but I want to do it better now. So Majora's Mask, Shades of Doom, bunch of other games for the blind. People keep seeing Blind Legends. I got to see if I can do screen capture on my iOS. There was a company that came out with a couple games like Papa Sangre 2, Nightjar, and Zombie Defense. That company actually, for unknown reasons, does not longer exist, and their apps are gone, which is a huge bummer because those would have been fantastic games. So open up the comment section for the fitness, setting up a camera, and what you guys want to see. I want to do a tour, and I think that would be the first way to go with my home gym. Games, I want to continue the Shades of Doom, and one more note on that. I have 3 videos of the Shades of Doom already done. So do people want me to redo it all? Because I figured when I'm watching it, I wasn't as clear about all the steps I was taking. I think I could have been more thorough to make a sighted person's experience better. And that game actually has a minimal graphics display that I can turn on for those who want to see that. And those who want to do it the old-fashioned way, just close your eyes. So let me know if I can replace those videos, delete those videos, put up new ones, or just put them like deprecated. If you're a programmer, you understand what that means. And just put up new ones. Because now that my progress was lost on the old Shades of Doom, I have to start it all over again. So if I continue at level 4, some things would have changed from last time. So, and the last thing is my new hobby. Now, the new hobby I picked up, you're not going to believe it. It's something that you don't think a blind person would normally be able to do. But some history. I actually grew up as a farm boy. A lot of people don't know that. I'm not a city person. I grew up in the country on a dairy farm. And this hobby was around me all the time. My father introduced it to me when I was 12. And going through high school and college and everything, I never really had any money or place to be able to pursue this hobby. But now that I'm older, got my own place, and make decent money now, I can start going into this hobby. I've seen other blind individuals on YouTube pursuing it, and because of the wonders of technology now, we are able to put things together to be able to pursue this hobby. So a lot of you are going to be shocked. Some of you are going to like it. Some of you not. I really want your guys' true, honest opinion. I really want to bring this element to the channel, and I want to see what everybody thinks. So all I'm going to do is just give you a little sneak peek of what that hobby is if you haven't guessed it already, and just open up that comment section to see what you think. But here it is. All right. Ready for this? This is my new hobby.